You know, one of my favorite things, there's a doctor that released this video thing of him wearing a surgical mask. I'm going to rephrase it and repeat this. A surgical mask, and then did a 5-kilometer run, and he says, "See, it doesn't restrict your breathing whatsoever." I'm like, who in the general population is using a surgical mask right now? Oh, that's right. None of them.
Hopefully none of them.
Like, you literally proved nothing. You fucking moron. But Facebook won't delete that as fucking as a fact check. No, that won't get fucking taken down. That gets promoted.
Oh, fuck Facebook, though. Like, who knows? Like, if everyone's taking all their credible news from fucking Facebook, that's their biggest problem right there. Like, who cares what Facebook does and doesn't take down? It's the worst fucking tabloid bullshit site on the planet. And I'm a big fan of Facebook, but I don't go there looking for my fucking news.
Yeah, exactly. It's a joke site. It's not a news site. There's a big difference.
They take down my posts all the time.
Oh shit! That fucking stuff makes me laugh. The New York Attorney General, Lolita James, has filed a massive lawsuit in the state seeking to dissolve the NRA.
Thank God for that.
And alleging that millions of donor dollars were diverted under the leadership of the president, Wayne LaPierre. It says that the NRA, quote, operated as a breeding ground for greed, abuse, and brazen illegality. For these years of fraud and misconduct, we are seeking in order to dissolve the NRA in its entirety. Ooh, I just felt good reading that.
They could do it in their state. I don't think they can dissolve the NRA completely.
Yeah, and that's,
they could get them out of New York.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think they're hoping. Like my guess would be is that they're hoping that this would be the starting point for that.
Oh, of course it would be.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a lot of states you won't get on board with that.
No, like the entire southern U.S. will not fucking go for that.
No. But that's nice to finally see some cracks forming in the NRA's power, because they're way too powerful as it is.
Absolutely agree.
Thank God they haven't reached up here yet. There is a movement to bring them here.
Oh, fuck. No. It would be the most pointless thing in the world for fucking Canada.
Kind of.
It's just pointless because we're not gun people in the sense. Like that's just not us.
The NRA is not really just a gun thing anymore. That's the problem. They bring them up here for the political influence.
Yeah.
It's more of just the power they have and the influence they have over who gets elected. And
that's what you want is an outside. Yeah, that's what you want is an outside organization that rallies itself around weapons to have a voice in the fucking who gets elected. That's what you want.
In a country that essentially has no gun problem. We have shootings here, but it's nowhere near on the level of anywhere else.
No, not even remotely close. So, Lolita James, congratulations.
Well,
on your side.
I will follow that one a little more closely because that's something that'll be a landmark case if it happens.
Yeah.
I'd be far less surprised to see her just turn up dead in the next couple of months.
Suicide in jail next to fucking Epstein.
Yeah. Or Epstein's wife or whoever that one is now.
Yeah, she's she's fucked.
Her and Lolita both end up headless somewhere. COVID.
Black Lives Matters. Clipping over to the entire U.S. As it stands, because a lot of the stuff for COVID is being lifted, that also means, as we're finding out here, that also means that the restrictions of people being evicted, there's going to be the U.S. is basically they're expecting millions of people who rent their homes are going to be facing eviction within the next 2 months. They're saying that this is a report done from Miami saying that by estimates, some 40 million people in the U.S. could lose their homes.
Yeah, I can't see them not extending it at the last minute, because that would be detrimental to any country. To have like your crime rate would just be unmanageable.
I mean, that's just it. I mean, now you're talking, but again, this kind of goes back to my partial theory, which if they do, that's 40 million people that will basically have to be under the wing of the government to get their money, to get anything. Because once you're homeless, good luck getting a fucking job.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Believe me.
Right?
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
But yeah, I think that's what the government's going to have to step in and do something. You can't have 40 million people on welfare either.
You can if you want to control them.
The money's just not there.
It's just $1 on a fucking computer. It means nothing.
I think
just decimal points.
It's going to be really interesting, and it's going to translate right up here real quick. There's just as many people. Oh no, not even close. But there's a number of people
by
here
percentage
as well.
there is. Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be interesting because you can't just have that all at once. Just all these people are suddenly homeless. It would be anarchy.
Oh, would it ever? That would be the very definition of anarchy. It would just the entire system would collapse.
I think
you'd have people everywhere, all over the streets, everywhere, fighting for anything. People just fucking stealing homes from other people, killing people so they can take over their houses so they have a roof over their fucking head. It would just 100%. Be insane.
So I can't see them allowing it to happen. Unless it's what they want.
I can't see Trump allowing it to happen because that would make him look bad over the fact that he boast about how much poverty is so much lower and homelessness is better since he's gotten into power.
Oh yeah.
So it would be interesting to see if that just flips. All of a sudden it's, it goes from fucking 3% to fucking, 40%.
Although that is a really good way to get less people to the polls. Because who's going to go out to vote when they're fucking homeless?
Yeah. You don't have a mailing address. You can't vote if you don't have a mailing address.
No. You can. There's places that will let you use their address. I don't know if they can do that in the
I don't
States.
know what it's like in the. Yeah, I don't know what's like in the States.
But that's a really good way to get all those people to not have a voice in the next election.
Yep.
Maybe it's
pretty quick.
Maybe that is intentional. I would say if we see it actually happen that way, then that's totally what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a way to skew the election. Other than that, I can't see them allowing it to happen. And if they do, we better fucking keep that border closed because I don't want a bunch of crazy, angry, homeless Americans coming up here.
Yeah. Yeah. Just I don't know, man. Can't trust nothing. Oh man. The Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who's constantly in the news for all the fucked up shit that he's being accused of.
He's an interesting character.
Yeah. Well, right now he's being accused of sending a hit squad to Canada in order to kill a former Saudi intelligence official. His name is Said al-Jabri. The plan failed soon after the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in Turkey, which is a huge everybody. I mean, we even talked about that was a big deal. Mr. Jabri, he fled into exile 3 years ago, and he's been under private security protection in Toronto ever since.
Crazy.
And apparently a hit squad was sent to Canada.
And when are they going to follow through with the hit? Because they've obviously not been. It's Canada. We're not stopping them.
No, said the alleged plot failed after Canadian border agents became suspicious of the hit squad as they attempted to enter the country at Toronto's Pearson International Airport. So we actually did catch them. We actually stopped them at the airport.
So it said, hey, wait a minute. You guys look kind of like a hit squad.
Right? Like, what was it, the guns? Like, what, like,
oh, probably.
They all just come through holding fucking Uzis and with silencers and shit on them.
I wouldn't doubt it. We want to go hunting in the Great White North. No, guys, I don't think that's how it works. Well, that's good for us for stopping them. That's impressive. If we could stop fentanyl, that'd be cool. But
yeah,
one step at a time.
Yeah, let's start with a hit squad. So there we go. So there's some pretty big fucking news.
I like how just out of touch some of these like crown princes and shit are when they're just like they think they could just do that. Like, what fucking James Bond movie do you think you're in?
Oh, he just looked at it and said, "It's Canada. What are they going to do?"
Oh yeah, nothing will happen to him.
No. So I mean, so really, he was actually technically smart about it. He picked the right country to do this in because Trudeau will do nothing about it.
Well, nothing will happen to him, but we'll stop the hit squad, and we'll probably give them all homes and jobs,
and continue to fund the fucking Saudi family with fucking money for oil instead of using our own. You know, we'll just keep paying them. So, no, it's probably a deal he made with fucking Trudeau. Look, you give us all your money, and we're gonna kill one of the guys in your country. And Trudeau's like, that's a good trade-off.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I will do that. Yeah. And some asshole will actually get his job right, and Trudeau's like, fuck, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, next thing you hear, a bunch of border agents get fired.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of lauding them as fucking heroes for stopping something, they're like, hey, these guys bombed These guys are terrorists. Yeah, they set the bomb off in Beirut. It was them. They're trying to make the Saudi prince look bad.
If that happens, you and I have to hide out for a while.
Yeah, right. Man. Tariffs. U.S. just put 10% tariff on some Canadian aluminum products.
Yep.
Because Trump is sick of Canada constantly taking advantage of the U.S.
Yep. That's just part of the New Deal.
I'm pretty sure Canada gets screwed over every deal. I don't think we get out all that good on any of them. I mean, look at the hydro incident alone. The hydro money we send down to California, all the hydro.
Oh, that's just BC.
Yeah, but it's at a loss of Canada, though. That's the funny thing. Like, we actually are not making money off of it.
Nope. Never have, but that's not anything to do with... That's something we could have thrown into the NAFTA negotiations that went horribly, horribly wrong, but we didn't.
Mm-hmm. And why? Because Trudeau doesn't want what's best for the country.
And that tariff, that's part of
Trump.
The deal. You gotta, it's all Buy American now.
Yeah.
We agreed to that deal, so.
Well, I certainly didn't. Just saying. Somebody did, wasn't it?
I say scrap NAFTA altogether, but...
Yeah. Oh, mercy. So there's that. Yeah. Okay, I gotta try to remember where the fuck this happened here. This happened, and where the fuck? Why is it not coming up? There's a kid working in Florida. Kid was working at the drive-through window in Florida. Lady rolls up with somebody else in the fucking car with her. Places her order. Guy tells her to pull off to the side and wait while they get the order ready. She felt that it was taking too long, walked up to the window, started yelling at the kid. And the kid's like, I'm just taking the fucking orders, man. It's not my problem. I'm just taking the orders. I'm sorry it's taking so long. It'll be out as soon as it can. She continues to argue it. The kid ends up refunding her entire orders, almost $40, and then asked her to leave. At that point, she waited back in her sedan for a few more minutes, turned around, came back, and a man in a white truck was with her, and he approached the kid, demanding that he fight him. Of course, the kid wouldn't, but the kid ends up going outside, and the fucking guy shoots and kills the kid.
Why would you go outside?
Yeah. I don't, yeah. Yeah, so there's a fucking guy's dead because they're fucking Burger King order took too long.